Hi guys, it's me, Brittany, the Mitten Medium. So I'm coming to you today with your week at a glance. I just posted the winners of the drawing. There were 2 of them. Sorry. I hope everyone's week has gone great and your weekend is going well as well. So I will be right up front right now. This is probably one of the most real videos I will ever do. I am super self-conscious today. I have this thing going on my chin. It looks like I had a skateboarding accident and I didn't. My hair's a mess. I'm just very uncomfortable in my own skin today. But I felt that was something that needed to be shown to you. I am a real person. I'm not fake. I have insecurities just like everybody else, so don't be afraid to come to me with your questions about those things. I have problems just like everybody else, right? The only difference is I talk directly to the angels and to spirit and to higher elevations of beings that help me and guide me and tell me this is just a corporal form. Sometimes I feel like my spirit and my soul don't belong in my body, which is kind of weird to say. And no, it's not like a death wish or anything. I just feel as though I'm confined, if that's a proper terminology. So with that being said, okay. Sorry, I'm just shuffling the cards. So I will pull the normal amount of cards today. But what's different is I am going to use my Archangel cards to give final lasting messages. These are by Doreen Virtue, and these are my Animal Wise Tarot by Ted Andrews. So you will probably see me using a lot of this combination here. It's a very, very powerful combination, if you will. See, my hair's all a mess. I'm a mess today. So just stick with me here, please. I usually use my chakra cards to clarify some things, but I purchased some oracle cards, so that can help or be better. Sorry, I've got a lot of energy coming into me today. It's just one of those days. That spirit's extra chatty. The angels are extra chatty. Yeah, it's just one of those days in particular. Oh, that one looks like it's wanting to be right on there. No, this is not a reading for me. This is an overall general reading, please. Okay, we're going to do this a little bit differently today then, because I'm getting agitated and I do apologize. For those of you wondering which card keeps falling out, it's this card right here. This is the 5 of Swords. With the 5 of Swords in the Animal Wise Tarot, it keeps telling me and us that we need to heed the call of the quest. Alright, so we are going to be going through a dramatic change, and we really need to heed that call. Thus, we lose the opportunity and the option to actually go forth on this journey. So that being said, we really need to, oh my Jesus, this is gonna be a week, isn't it? Well, can we have at least just a couple more? Oh goodness, I'm actually going to move everything backwards. Please hold tight, don't fall off the bed there. Yes, I do film in my bedroom. It's my sacred space. As if you guys didn't already know that. Okay, so I am looking for 2 more cards, please. Thank you. Now just 1 more. We have a lot of big change coming this week, guys. We need to keep our eyes open. We have a lot of activity, a lot of energies around us this week. Just 1 more, please. Come on, Azriel, just 1 more. Okay, that one didn't want to go in, so there it is. It's our final card. At the bottom of the card, we have the 8 of Cups. It's telling us that we are working towards the greater good of ourselves. Some of us may be working towards the greater good of the world, but it's probably not that. Okay, I mean, unless you're fighting pollution or child slavery or everything and that's wrong in this world combined into one, then the only thing we can do on a level which will actually help the universe is to practice what we preach. Okay, this is a side note, but it's a very important note because it's being told to me to tell to you right now. Yes, there is a lot of bad and ugly in the world right now, but what we can do, I know it feels hopeless, but what we can do is we can make our homes better. We can make our communities better, and by making our communities better, if that spreads, then we can make our counties better. We can make our states better, and then eventually we can make our country better, and we can make the world a better place. So one act of kindness radiates, right? So if we do many acts of kindness a day, a week, a month, then that will radiate, and it will cause a goodness ripple, I want to say, in the world, which will ultimately work towards the greater good of the world. Okay, I know that's kind of heavy and it's kind of big, and you're like, what the hell are you talking about? What are you smoking, Brittany? I'm not smoking nothing. Apparently I've been skateboarding in my sleep though, so let's just move on with that. Okay. Okay, so right here at the beginning we have the Temperance card. With the Temperance card, she tells us of patience and self-reliance. She also tells us of new dreams and new realms. So if you are a sensitive, then you will most likely be dabbling or seeing other realmly creatures. I know that for some people who dabble in tarot or are trying to elevate themselves, they don't really see other creatures, other realmly animals, other realmly beings. So please just hold while I put on some background music. I feel like we need some ambiance. 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 Right? Yeah, I know. I'm a lunatic. I know. It's so weird, right? That I'm doing this right now. But let me try Lindsey Stirling. I do love Lindsey Stirling, and I don't usually do this while I am trying to do videos. I forgot to do it beforehand. So with the Temperance card, before we do that, if you've never heard Lindsey Stirling, check her out. She's got all kinds of YouTubes, videos, songs. It's pretty amazing. So with the Temperance card, we're talking patience, self-reliance, new dreams, new realms. So if you do dabble, if you are sensitive, if you're an empath, when I tell people that I see the Fae, they look at me kind of like I'm crazy. They're like, okay, I can believe that she sees angels. But a lot of people don't believe that the Fae realms exist. Well, there's not a big difference between angels and Fae. Both are guiders, both are protectors. The difference is they come from different realms. Okay? Fae can also be a bit of tricksters. Every time I think of fairies or pixies, I think of warm, calming environments. Happy, warm, light-filled. Plants, they do enjoy plants. For some reason, I feel like every time you see a random loose coin on like a table or on the floor or something, if you don't remember dropping it or you don't remember leaving it there, then most likely it's a fae or a pixie, a fairy or a pixie putting it there. They do like shiny objects. Think of Tinkerbell. She's a tinkerer, right? So she'll probably steal things. So just keep that in mind. That's what that means when I say new realms. Sorry, I have the hiccups. I've been drinking apple juice. I do enjoy apple juice. So with the new dreams portion of this, again, I'm going to tell you to pay attention to your dreams, as there is a lot of powerful energy around us this month. I'm not really sure why. There's probably some sort of planetary alignment or disalignment or retrograde or out of disretrograde. I don't know. I failed astronomy class, so I really don't know. However, that being said, I have been having some really powerful dreams. I know other people who have been having some really odd dreams as well. So the answers that you seek or loved ones will come through in your dreams. This may be a literal thing. You may literally be having new dreams and goals open up to you. So maybe you want to buy a house, maybe you want to start a business. But I'm really feeling that this is literally in your dreams, like sleep dreams. It could be waking dreams. I know some people are unfortunate enough to have those. So, like I said, this could be waking dreams, or dreams and goals. But I'm really feeling and seeing that your dreams are going to be the gateway for your loved ones to reach you through those, or for messages to come through. The next card we have is the Fool. So this is two major arcana cards right back to back. And there's 4 of them in this 6 card pull. It's 4 major arcana cards, an ace, and a 4. Okay, so this is a very, very powerful week. There's a lot of shift going on. There is a lot of transformation going on, okay? I am so sorry. With the Fool, this is directly back to the whole you're going on a journey type of thing. I see that you are at the beginning of a road and you are trying to make the decision to actually go on this journey. You're not quite sure of your footing yet. You're not quite sure if you want to, but this is a necessary goal. This is a necessary change for you to make. If you never start the journey, then you will never get to the finish line. You will never have that joy of the journey. You will never reach the completion or the final stage. You'll never reach that growth. Okay? With a journey and with, I don't want to say it's for the destination. It's kind of cheesy to say the journey is the destination, but there's a lot of growth that needs to happen on this journey, and if you never start it, then you will never grow. You will never reach that level of completion, okay? And I'm not talking about the destination here. I'm talking about somebody healing. I'm talking about someone coming into their own. So there's going to be coming something along this journey, this path that you are going to walk down, because you have to actually walk this journey, okay? This is something that is an absolute necessity, and the universe will make you walk it one way or another. It's best if you just go by yourself. Otherwise, you are going to be slapped so hard with something, and you will have absolutely no choice but to walk this path, right? So with that being said, I feel and I'm seeing as though if you don't decide to walk this journey, like if you don't decide to walk this path, you decide that you're afraid to walk it, if you're afraid to start, the universe is going to slap you so hard. They are going to push you off your pedestal. They are going to pull the carpet out from under you. You are going to lose all of your footing, okay? And they are going to give, the universe is not going to give you a choice as to walk this journey, because you have to walk it. You have to face these obstacles. You have to climb over those trees. You have to scale the fences. You have to dig under the walls and everything like that. You have to find this path. You have to find your way around these obstacles. You have to find your way over these obstacles in order to grow. There's an internal transformation that we need to go through in order to reach the level in which we need to be in this world. Okay? Sorry. The next card we have confirms that, okay? So the next one is the Four of Cups. This tells us of activity beneath the surface, but that activity is the universe at play. Okay, so with this option, it's not really an option for you. You have the option to be easy about it, to do this the easy way, or the universe is going to be like, hey, we're going to do this the hard way. So there's not really an option here. So we all really need to be aware of the changes that's coming. There's something else with that. Activity beneath the surface. Four of Cups, Four of Cups. Four of Cups, activity beneath the surface. I'm seeing the Fae realm again, so that's probably just their way of telling me that there's a lot of movement that you're not really seeing to get you to go on this path, to get us to go on this path. I'm seeing a lot of, I don't know if any of you have kids or if you just like Tinkerbell movies like I do. You know, when all the pixies from Pixie Hollow go to the mainland and change the seasons. That's what I'm really seeing here. So they are getting ready to work on us to change our seasons. Not the weather seasons, but our internal seasons. So there's a lot of activity going on in the universe. There's a lot of activity going on around us. There's a lot of activity and energies going on around us. Like I said at the beginning, there's tons of energy coming into me today, and I'm having problems stemming it a little bit. That just could be because I'm tired. But with that, I just want all of you to be aware that there is a lot of activity and energies around us every day, and especially this coming week. The next card we have is the Hangman. Excuse me. That apple juice, man. It's the Hanged Man. I'm sorry, not the Hangman like the game, but hanged. So with this one, it's a bat. Okay? And in the traditional tarot, the Hanged Man is not hanging by his neck, he is hanging by a foot. And he's got the other foot free. So he's not in any kind of danger. He's not in any kind of distress. He's just kind of hanging there chilling. He's like, okay, let me see what this is actually about, okay? So what the Hanged Man means is that we need to look at things from a new perspective. You might think that you have everything figured out, okay? But you don't. I know I don't have anything figured out in my life. But there's something that we really need to turn on its ear and look at it in a different perspective. Hold on just a second here. They're really telling me to focus on the bat image here. So I'm really getting that we need to use less of our eye senses and all of the other senses that we have to navigate through the darkness. Like, the bats have like a sonar rating, I believe, or radar, I believe it is, where they make the sound and it bounces back to them, where they can see in the dark. They have depth perception. I know some whales have this as well. So it's time for us to stop using our eyes and start using other senses. We need to stop using our ears, and we need to start listening with our hearts, with our guts. We need to start listening with our intuitions, because something in our lives is not right. Something is not kosher. Okay? Something is really, really off. I keep seeing a work life, so something is really not balancing out there. Somebody is working against you in your work life. I'm really, really seeing that somebody is out to get you. I really hate saying that, but in your work life, there's somebody who's feeling threatened by you, and they are really trying to sabotage your work. So keep that in mind. Listen to your gut. Don't listen with your ears. Don't see with your eyes. See with your heart. Listen with your gut. Your intuition and your heart, these extra senses, they will never lie to you, okay? The next card we have is the Ace of Swords. Aces are absolutely beautiful cards. They are new beginnings. They are fruition. They are plans coming to fruition. They are completion. They are new beginnings. They are love, abundance, happiness. They are all of that wrapped into one. Okay, with the Ace of Swords, I keep getting the picture of, I don't know which movie it is, but it's in the King Arthur legend where she's holding the Excalibur up out of the water. The Lady of the Lake is, or whatever, for Arthur to find. No, Arthur got the sword out of the stone. Never mind. When the sword's thrown back into the lake with the Lady of the Water or Lake or whatever she's called, there's a part in one of the movies where a hand comes up and grabs the sword and she's just holding it like that before she takes it down. Right? This is what I'm seeing. So with this card in specific, I'm seeing a lot of magics, a lot of energies, right? I don't want to say magics, but there's magic around us every day. A child's laughter is magic. Things like that. You have to be open to these realities in order to actually appreciate them completely. With this card, it also tells us of unique new rhythms of success. So with your work life, with whatever's going on, with this journey that you are about to embark on, you are going to find your own rhythm for this. Okay, this is not something that you can follow in somebody's footsteps. This is not a beaten path you can take. This is something where you have to forge it yourself, and it is going to be successful. Hold on just a second, it's forming. Oh, sorry, there is an advertisement on my YouTube. The YouTube. So just really be prepared to forge your own path. Okay? There's something else there, and it's not forming completely, so when it does, I will post it separately. So just keep that in your mind. The last card we have with these cards is the World card. So this tells me that the world is working against us or for us or something, right? With the World card, it is literally meaning Mother Earth and opportunities that she is giving us. That's just different. I'm sorry. Hold on just a second. Let me get rid. Oh, there's another Lindsey Sterling. That was odd. So with the World card, and this goes along with the working towards the greater good. We are the turtle. You see that? Side note, but very, very relevant with this. There is there are actually several religions in the world. They're native religions, that believe that the world is carried on the back of a turtle. So with that, we need to be very respectful of the world because it is a living thing, right? And not just for the world turtle, no. Without the world, without the earth, we would cease to exist. What this card is telling me specifically right now is that we need to respect it more. We need to do our part to preserve it, protect it, protect her. A lot of people see the earth as a her, Mother Earth, right? Because she birthed all life on earth, right? Life may have come from God, but without, or a higher being, whatever you believe. I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. But without this Mother Earth, we would not be able to live. We would not be able to thrive. We would not be able to survive and continue to live. Everything was put on here by whoever you believe, right? I believe it's God. And without all of these things that were created to sustain life, we would all die. So we need to sustain her life in order for her to sustain us. We need to start giving back. We need to start doing our part to preserve that. And that may very well be the journey that we are on. We also may be on the journey of self-sustaining. I keep getting that. Hold on just a second. Okay, that's where the ace, the message formed with the Ace of Swords card. So this journey that we are on with this Mother Earth card right behind it, the World card, we are on the journey of self-sustaining ourselves, okay? We really need to stop being reliant on someone else. There is someone in, hold on just a second, maybe, just give me a second. I'm seeing that there is someone else or something else that we are very, very reliant on, or we can't give up. It's kind of like an addiction. So in order to continue on this path, to be on this path, that is why we are going on this path, right? This journey. We have to give up this addiction. It could be to an object, it can be to a person, it can be to a substance. It has to be given up in order for us to heal, in order for us to grow. And the best place to get rid of addictions is Mother Earth. Okay? So every time the whole time I was doing this reading, I was seeing a path through the woods, an unbeaten path through the woods, an unmarked territory through the woods. So that's why. I don't usually tell you everything that I see when I'm doing these readings, but this is specifically, I'm seeing an overgrowth. I am also, like, the tree canopies, I'm seeing the trunks, I'm seeing the overgrowth, I'm seeing the trees that have fallen, I'm seeing the wildlife scurry about. I'm seeing it all. So we need to get back to nature in order to fight these vices. And there are several vices that we all have every day. It could be caffeine, it can be nicotine, it can be actually hard drug substances, it can be people, it can be the internet, it can be Facebook, okay? Several people are addicted to Facebook. We need to get over these vices. We need to give them up in order to grow, in order for us to reach the next chapter in our lives. Okay? It's a heavy message, guys. I'm sorry. Let's finish off with some Archangel cards, shall we? Oh, it might help if I actually shuffled them again. Don't worry, we won't go through that whole painful process of shuffling again. I shuffled these before, but I really feel like I need to do another round through. So, if you do need advice going through this, please just give me a call, leave me a voicemail so that I can call you back, right? All of you know that I don't answer my phone. Because I'm working all the time, so leave a voicemail and I'll call you back on my break. Okay, let's choose some. Is that what I want? This one? Nope, it's not that one either. Hold on. It's this one right here. Bam. Okay, we ready? Let's see what it says. Alright, the Archangel Rigel. Okay, clairsentience. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. This goes back to the new dreams, new realms, everything like that. Activity beneath the surface, right? You need to be aware of these, and you need to be aware of the activity and the energies around you. Wow. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, which is kind of pretty nails it home, is Archangel Zadkiel, which is clairaudience. Okay, so clairsentience is you can feel it, clairaudience is you can hear it. Okay, so this one says, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. So that really, really kicks it home, guys. We need to be aware of the changes that are going on inside of us. More and more people are opening up to clairaudience, clairsentience, intuitiveness, sensitivity, things like that, and it's because Mother Earth is wanting it to. The higher beings are wanting people to open up. Sorry, there was a message there. I'm sorry. It wasn't for you guys. Sometimes they just give me my own messages and the whole situation of things. They told me that I need to follow my own advice. Pretty much. That I needed to be more open to the signs that they are giving me. I need to listen to the guidance they are giving me. With that being said, I love all of you, and if you do need me, I'm here. Until next time, guys, I love all of you, and have a very great night.